Hey, hope you're well. So, as per the thumbnail and the title, yes, I've got some new workspace. We'll go and have a quick look at that in a minute. Been in this place 23 years. It's incredibly convenient because it's just across the street from where I live. But it's never been the ideal kind of workspace, being two long, skinny rooms. That's worked out quite well when I brought the order fulfillment for the product business back in-house, literally in my house. I've got the bulk of that in the other side of the room, and this was the workshop side of the room. But ever since then, I've been sort of itching for a bit more space, and I've found somewhere in the same building. These two rooms occupy the sort of brick extension of a much older building. Originally, the red brick Victorian building was a boot factory. A chunk of that was bombed during the war. That's how we got the delightful blue-tiled carbuncle. And then this section was built, I think, in the 70s. These two rooms are at the sort of front corner of it. It's roughly square, so there's almost as much behind me as there is in front, and I'm on the front half of it. Behind this room, there's electrical distribution. Behind the other room, there's the pump room for the lift. Long, skinny unit next door goes all the way through to the back. They make costumes for theatre and movies. In the opposite corner at the front is my precision engineer pal, and there are some other units around the back. But in the opposite corner, literally diagonal to this one, there's a unit of a similar sort of size. And in the 23 years that I've been here, I've never seen anybody go into it or come out of it. And it turns out it was mostly for storage. Whoever had it has sort of disappeared, so it's been cleared out, and I've taken it on. Yeah, let's go and take a look. Now I've rigged up some temporary LEDs so that we can see what we're doing a little bit. And I do have windows. But basically, this is the space. It's almost exactly the same size, very slightly bigger than the other one, just over 300 square feet, 29 square meters or thereabouts. And it has absolutely no redeeming features whatsoever. It is literally a shell. The floor needs leveling. It's going to be rewired. There's a touch of damp in that corner. I don't know whether that's structural or if it's to do with the fact that it's been full of other people's junk for a long time with no airflow. We need to get some windows open and get a bit of air flowing through it. But it is basically a blank slate, a clear space that I can do whatever I like with. And critically, it doesn't have a big wall down the middle of it. So yeah, in terms of dream workshops, I mean, it's pretty modest by most standards, certainly by most YouTube standards. You've probably seen there's a few dream workshop builds going on YouTube at the moment, and this is nothing like that sort of scale. But it's the first time that I'll ever have been able to come in somewhere from scratch and build something, put something together to my own standards, to my own specifications. I mean, everything needs doing. I say, rewire, floor needs laying. I've got to plan the space out, as some of my 10-minute workshop plus members know. I've been tinkering with CAD and looking at different ways of arranging the whole space. But the first thing, the most important thing, I think, is to just get a good sense of what I can do with it, and get a proper feel for the things that I can get in. There's a temptation, I think, just to look at the space and think, oh, well, now I've got space for that. You know, I can do the YouTuber thing where I've got the big sort of assembly table with a cast iron saw stop table saw in front of it, and I can have a CNC and a laser and that big bandsaw and a proper planer thickness and all those other things. And yet, I think what I'm going to do more than anything is just enjoy the relatively large amount of workspace that I've got compared to the other place. And I can add those things in if I need to, provided I build in the infrastructure for it. Let me know in the comments what you would do with a 300 square foot space like this. It's 5.5 meters square, just about. So yeah, lots to do, lots to be done. I'm just about to disappear when I'm recording this, just about to go on a trip with a few other folks to Murka in Finland. As soon as I'm back from that, I'm going to get stuck in. I'm going to start sort of pulling things apart and having a proper explore. But yeah, very, very excited by the prospects of this space. I'm still keeping the other unit. That'll be the product business and the 3D printing. I think it's outgrowing a nest now. It's going to be a farm quite soon. But yeah, the 3D print and the product business will stay in there. And this will be the workshop and woodworking side of things. And YouTube, of course. As I say, let me know in the comments what you would do with the space this size. But I'll call this one done for now. Thank you ever so much for coming along. I've been itching to share this space with you for a long time. This has been rumbling along, and I didn't want to say anything publicly, just in case I jinxed it. But yeah, as I say, absolutely no redeeming features whatsoever, possibly apart from the curtains, because they definitely need to keep that sort of 1970s serial killer vibe. So no, really, really looking forward to getting stuck in. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.